a man is hung high by two iron chains. And in the next second, he is about to be thrown into the abyss called Naraku. At this moment, Ruto's eyes are filled with resentment and unwillingness. Simply because he was framed for killing his adoptive father. Watching his childhood friend cut ties with him at this time. And seeing the faces of the people around him who are eager to put him to death without wanting to know the truth. Ruto swears a venomous oath in the last second before falling into the abyss. One day, he will return to the heavenly realm and kill everyone here. It turns out that Ruto grew up in a slum. To help support his family, he would sneak into the wealthy district just a wall away every day. And when night fell, he would run to the garbage disposal station to collect useful items. However, taking garbage out of here is an illegal act that damages the city's appearance. Just as Ruto was about to head back with a good haul, he was spotted by a group of guards. Seeing them pull out their weapons and open fire, Ruto had to dodge by moving quickly. But in the end, he only managed to escape after getting shot in the arm. But news of someone causing trouble at the garbage dump soon spread in the slum. And some people even started to link it to Ruto. It's worth noting that the slum was originally used to detain criminals, to rid the area of its negative image. Everyone worked hard and refrained from committing crimes. But Ruto's parents went around killing people, making all their efforts go to waste. Because of this, Ruto became a despised figure here. Yet even in such circumstances, his childhood friend Chiwa always stood by his side, firmly believing that Ruto wouldn't turn bad. Ruto had intended to give the doll he picked up the previous day to Chiwa. But before he could say anything, Chiwa was called away by her mother. When Ruto got back home, his adoptive father, who had happened to see the scene, mocked him a little. Although Ruto was just a child picked up and raised, his adoptive father valued him greatly. He once told Ruto not to risk picking up garbage, saying he would find a way to earn money himself. After all, Ruto's biological father had been thrown into the abyss. So even in this world as worthless as dirt, he should cherish himself. Upon hearing this, Ruto was deeply moved. He still remembered that his hands had been black since birth, and he often felt excruciating pain. The discriminatory looks from those around him caused great harm to the young Ruto's heart. But back then, his adoptive father gave him a pair of gloves, which were already tattered at the time. Yet when he put them on, the pain eased. Meanwhile, his adoptive father took out a doll and told Ruto to confidently confess, suggesting he seize the opportunity to kiss Chiwa. The next day, Ruto went to the edge of the slum. Beneath it was the bottomless Naraku abyss. People would throw all their garbage there, as well as those who had committed heinous crimes. As Ruto wondered what happened to those who were thrown down, Chiwa suddenly ran over. Perhaps sensing what Ruto was thinking, Chiwa said she didn't want to see him being thrown down. After being shown concern by Chiwa, Ruto took the opportunity to give her the doll. Ruto ran home happily, but on the way, he bumped into the police. At that moment, Ruto didn't think much. He just wanted to tell his adoptive father the good news. But the instant he opened the door, he was shocked to find a masked man had already brutally killed his adoptive father. After being knocked flying by the man, the masked man picked up a book and quickly fled the scene. In the meantime, his adoptive father, with his last breath, told Ruto to run quickly, to change this world that was as filthy as dung. But just as Ruto tried to save his adoptive father, the police who arrived from behind shot and subdued him. Soon, the news that Ruto had killed his adoptive father spread throughout the area. The crowd shouted for him to be thrown into the Naraku abyss. When Ruto saw Chiwa in the crowd, he wanted to ask her to help find the real culprit. But Chiwa turned and walked away without looking back, throwing the doll on the ground.
目もあるのに、見ようとも聞こうともしねえただの塊。お前ら全員あいつ。
When Ruto opened his eyes again, he found himself at the bottom of the abyss. And in this massive garbage dump, there appeared a kind of monster called spotted beasts.
ここにも人間も何もかもあらゆる汚れが流れ着く奈落。